Worker, and my body count would have to be in the tens of thousands. Yeah. So I've been doing this for 6 years on and off.
Tens of thousands. Her shit must look like a destruction derby. You ever played Burnout Paradise when the cars are just going into the tunnel and exploding? That's disgusting. Why would you even admit that? Why would you even admit that? That's deplorable. Like, I understand people might want to explore. They might want to explore when they're younger. But at what point are you like enough is enough?
Yeah, but she's saying she's a...
No, but tens of thousands. Tens of thousands.
Yeah, but so if she's doing that as a job, I mean, I don't know in what context she means when she says that as well, because there's different types of them. You know, there's ones out on the streets, there's ones...
Oh wait, she's not OnlyFans, she's a...
No, she's a sex worker.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like...
Yeah. But then you have ones that are like, say, actual porn stars, and then you have some that maybe just work in Amsterdam or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, how old is she? Tens of thousands is insane.
I don't think that was the concept of this video, though.
Okay.
Let's see.
Left on and off.
Oh. That's the video.
Where's the rest of the video, Sam? What the fuck is that? What am I supposed to do with that? She's been doing it for 6 years. Okay, let's just work with that.
I think I just wanted to show you that she said her body counts within the tens of thousands.
But she had a whole explanation.
Yeah, but I think it was all boring, right? What is this? Still grey. Still grey. Let me find it. Sorry. Michael, when you're watching this back and editing it, I'm sorry.
Future Michael.
Yeah, future Michael, don't hate me. I'll make it up to you.
You know you lost the bet to me, right? And you were meant to cook me roast dinner. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It's been a year.
It's not my problem.
No, actually, it is your problem. You lost the bet.
Actually, it's not my problem. It's your problem.
But you lost the bet.
I don't need a roast dinner.
I need it. I need it from you.
Yeah, that sounds like
I need you to cook me.
No,
you lost the bet. You make me the roast dinner.
Oh. Apparently men aren't allowed to feel sadness. Sorry, I'm digressing. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off.
Okay, can I just say one thing? If you're a man and you use the frowny crying face, you're gay. Like, I've always felt like that. Like, men aren't supposed to really feel, like, sad. Like, back in the war days, you used to have to kill people. Why the fuck are you sad? Like, I'm the emotional one. Why the fuck are you crying?
I mean, that was pretty funny.
That caught me off guard.
That was pretty funny, but obviously she's talking shit. Brain power on 0 right there.
ADD.
Where did you find that?
Look.
Oh my days, no way. That's the one that got up and left her chair. Is she actually naked?
Bro, I can't.
There's no way. This is just going to be like a funny compilation of Savvy's weird random videos. Did you hear that? Advertisers pushed back, and did you see the video that the video we did on Twitch?
Yeah,
and I added that thing at the beginning saying that they were saying that it's artistic freedom to be nude. They reversed it, so now no one can be nude because advertisers were like, what the fuck are you doing? I'll tell you what really happened. This is alleged, so Twitch can't get on us. So this is what I suspect happened. I've heard stories, okay, nothing confirmed. I've heard stories that certain girls will go up to the Twitch offices, allegedly, and give them the old gawk, the old sloppy toppy, bit of hand action, and that's how they'll get their way. What I think has happened, not what I know has happened, is I think maybe some of these girls are like, look, we're not giving you top today. You're not getting none of this. And they're like, all right, we're reversing that then. That's what I think will happen. I think the people running Twitch...
You really think it's that deep?
A girl got her account suspended. I don't know if it was it was Twitch. And allegedly, she went up to the offices, got with some of the guys there, and her account got unbanned.
I just gotta ask, who's cosplaying? See, cosplaying is when you dress up as something that you aren't.
Oh my god.
I am a Muslim woman. I wear what a Muslim woman wears. I dress like that. So, who's cosplaying here? One, I am Muslim. Two, not a fake woman. I'm a real woman, just as any other woman out there. I mean, we should have access to healthcare. We should have, access to our surgeries, therapists, hormones, other, gender affirming care for everybody, no matter the age. Let me ask you this. How do we classify sports? We classify them between men and women, not male and female.
I need you to screen record
I just lost a brain cell.
This dude is playing with fire. Of all the stupid things I've seen someone do online, that might be the dumbest. Was he wearing a hijab? Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just that's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life. That is a quick way to like get your door kicked in.
It's just, you know what it is that's quite frustrating about it though is the whole notion of, I don't know how to put this into words, but in the Quran and in Muslim religion, there's a lot of things that is not accepted.
They don't take
shit. It's banned. It's a sin. And if you're a true Muslim, you wouldn't be that way. That's a big argument that takes place these days anyway. And knowing people like that you can see are not serious to be doing that, because if this person was a true Muslim, they wouldn't be doing that. It's just bizarre.
You know what I really respect about Islam and the people that follow it? Is that they follow their religion. Like, Muslims follow their religion. Like, they follow it to a T. Whereas, I don't know if you saw the other day, the Pope has allowed for, I think, did he say priests to bless gay marriages? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't have anything against gay people, but that seems like a bit of it seems like mocking Christianity to me. As a Christian, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, you asked me this in a group chat and I didn't answer it.
Why
Did
didn't
you
you
notice
answer?
that?
Especially,
I don't know, because it's... For me, I get the point of things that are against certain religions. I understand that. However, me as an individual, I have no issue with gay people. And I think if people are gay and they want to get married and they want to be... Like if they've grown up, say, Christian and they believe in God and follow God and they want to get married in a church or however it be, I think they should be allowed to do that. They're still humans just like us and they shouldn't have to suffer just because they're gay.
Okay, I'm going to repeat something that I heard someone say, a Christian person. I'm not going to out who it is, but it's someone that I know. I sent it to them because I'm not Christian. I have no foot in the game, right? If I'm agnostic. So... to me, it seems like a mockery of Christianity, not because I have a problem with gay people, but just because of what I understand Christianity to be and what they believe sins to be and how they view homosexuality. That's from a Christian's perspective and what I understand about the Bible. Yeah. So this is before anybody, because you always get one fucking idiot in the comments say, "Oh, Mike, blah blah blah." This is not me. I'm just repeating what I have heard. What I asked them was, in the Bible, does it say anything that would be like against two men or two women getting married or having sex? And they told me yes. And they cited what it was. They were talking to me about Sodom and Gomorrah and different passages in the Bible. And so to me, it seemed like a mockery of the religion. And then I asked a gay person, why would, because this is my lack of awareness on the situation. I was under the impression that most gay people reject the notion of God and don't like the teachings of Christianity because it's against what they do. So then I was like, well, why would any gay person want to get blessed by a priest? Because Christians stand against what they do. Yeah. And then I just wanted to know what a Muslim would think if this was to happen in Islam. And they kind of just laughed at me. It's just, they would not happen. So again, this is not me saying that.
But it does happen though.
What, gay Muslim weddings?
No, but you do. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to speak in absolutes, but you do have a lot of gay Muslim people.
A lot? I've never met a gay Muslim. I mean, I'm sure they're out there. I don't know about a lot.
I can show you a clip of a transgender one.
Are they previously from the faith, or are practicing Muslims?
Has always been Muslim and is still continuing to be Muslim even though they're going through a transition.
Really? That's interesting. Yeah, so I'm not saying this because I have a problem with gay people getting married, because I'm not Christian or Muslim.
Yeah,
That's
but
for them to fight. It's just, to me, it didn't make sense because I thought they rejected what the church teached. So I didn't understand why you would want to go into a church to be blessed by the people that you reject and the being you don't believe in.
I get it, but God also says you can't and shouldn't judge people.
Yeah, he
Part of
does.
rejecting is judging. Do you know what I mean?
But then why are there stories in the Bible that are against gay people? Why are they against a man and a man laying together? In as far as I'm aware, in Sodom and Gomorrah, they burned the whole city to the ground that was full of gay people, right?
I wouldn't know.
So it doesn't make. I know he says don't judge thy neighbor or whatever thy neighbor or something like that, but at the same time, it seems to be quite. It takes a stance on where it sits with homosexuality. So I don't understand it. I mean, if gay people want to get married, that's up to them. The Christians that I spoke to were not happy about it. They thought that it was, to use their words, they thought it was demonic. They thought it went against the religion. And then just out of curiosity, I asked what would people that follow the Islamic beliefs feel about this, and they just laughed at me. This just would not happen.
Yeah. Oh, Perth gets caught filming up a flight attendant's skirt on a plane. Look, watch it. Oh.
That guy sniped. And look at, he's got his head down, little shit.
Absolute creep,
What a
though.
prick.
Absolute creep.
He wasn't even discreet with it. What a mug.
These 4 social media influencers were swept up by a movement that claims obesity is perfectly healthy. The tragic truth is they have all died under the age of 45.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Look at her. Look at her. What did she think was going to happen? Look at them.
This is something you always say, though. Like, these people think, like...
You live in La La Land. The people
yeah,
that
they're
push
advocating for it and it's bad.
the body positivity movement is a death cult. That's what it is. Of course they're not going to make over 45. Look how big they are. They look like boss characters in Dark Souls. They look like, have you ever played one of those horror games and you walk into a room and it goes quiet and you're like, shit, and then suddenly a giant health bar appears at the bottom of the screen. That's what they look like. And this fucking beast comes out from the darkness. Why do you want to grow up looking like a Dark Souls character? Those things are hideous. The body positivity movement is a death cult, and people that follow it are misguided or stupid or both. I'm sorry. I'd much rather be skinny than look like that. I'd much rather be skinny than look like that. That is absolute. The human body was not designed to deal with that kind of weight. It just wasn't.
It actually is a health risk. But that instead of realising that it's a health problem, people just take offence to it and then take it more as a personal thing and, body shaming. But it's like, no, people are actually trying to protect you by calling you out on it.
Yeah. Some of the best guys that I know, like, I did that calorie challenge recently. And all the guys in there, like, we really held each other accountable. And there's some guys in there that are starting their fitness journey. One of them, he flew to Thailand. He does content creation. His name's King J. He's a good friend of mine, and he's got quite a big YouTube channel for Tekken. But he flew to Thailand to train with the guy that was the inspiration behind one of the Street Fighter characters from back in the day. The guy goes, Tiger. He met the actual guy that inspired it, and he trained with him. And I watched his video, and he's there sweating, he's kicking the bags. I was like, yes, this is what I love to see. Everyone was like pushing and inspiring each other, and that's what I would like to see from people online. These retards that go and tell these young, impressionable people, it's okay that you're good in any body. Like, we accept you in any size. Those people they don't care about you. They're nasty. That they would rather see you 6 foot under. They don't want to see you succeed. Anybody that says you're okay the way you are, waste. You can always improve, and sometimes the improvements can be very, very minor. They're not a big deal. Like, me and you are in decent shape, right? We're in good shape.
You are?
You're in good shape.
Do you know what?
You could train.
Call it whatever you want, but I'm unhealthy as fuck. I can't walk up a flight of stairs without, like, being nearly lost for breath by the time I get to the top.
Yeah, but...
And I hate walking.
I get that. But your frame, right?
Right.
I bet if I took you to the gym, you'd rip up quick because you got a fast metabolism.
Yeah.
And from you take care of your appearance. So even if you don't go to the gym, I know you know not to fucking gorge yourself on 5,000 calories.
Yeah.
There's only so much your body can take. But I know some people who sit there, they can't do up their button on their jeans, and they're eating pizzas and going back. I can't lose weight. No shit. Stop gorging yourself. It's so easy it's very easy. The concept behind losing weight is actually very simple. Less calories, train more. That's all you got to do. It's the discipline that's the hard part.
That's not my problem, because you are breaking the law by discriminating me. The eyes of the law has already told me that if you see me as a boy and I identify as a woman, you are therefore being transphobic and doing an act of violence, because doxing to someone who's trans and targeting their gender identity, and on top of that, trying to get me taken away with certain things that aren't even true and slandering me, you realise that is, I could so do you for this. And I am doing you for this. It's a promise, it's not a threat. This is not even a threat at this point. You have threatened me so...
Are we missing some context here? Doxing is not transphobia, you moron. And also, let me just say one thing.
This is the caption. A British transgender person wants to make it illegal for anyone to identify him as a male, as he believes it's explicitly against the law for anyone to view him as anything other than how he chooses to identify.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you something, yeah? Because over in America, they may have lost the plot, but let me tell you something about the UK. Let me read it to you. You saw this, I posted it in the chat today. Let me read it to you. This is 1 for UK, 0 for America. Sorry for anyone from America that's watching, but you guys have lost the plot. Teachers don't have to address pupils by chosen pronouns under the government's new transgender guidance. Do you know why? Because for whatever reason, you guys over there have lost touch with reality. I really feel sorry for the ones that are trying to hold on to it. But over here, we don't play that shit. And you can identify as whatever you want. Do whatever you want, but I don't have to comply with your nonsense. The same way you think that I'm talking nonsense right now. Yeah, you behind the camera watching this that disagrees with me. You think I'm talking nonsense right now. I think you're talking nonsense. Now, what we can do, you can stay over there and I'll stay over here. And that's it. But if we have to cross paths, I'm not going to address you how you feel. I'm going to address you by way...
I found it.
Do you know how rude that is?
I found it.
I was doing a whole thing.
I was just getting it ready for you. I didn't know it was going to come out loud like that.
I've lost what I was saying. Let's watch it.
Sorry.
Worker, and my body count would have to be in the tens of thousands. Yeah. So I've been doing this for 6 years on and off. And for 3 of those years, I was in establishments. And the way it works in establishments is you charge a lower price. So that means you have to see lots of clients to make your money. I'm independent now, so I charge a higher price and see less clients. I prefer it. Everyone's different. But yeah, I definitely would have seen a lot of people because it wasn't uncommon for me to do like 10 a shift when I was back in establishments. That being said, I've never actually counted how many people I've seen because I don't care. Now, I do know that there were some people who did this, and usually it was inadvertently. They were able to keep track because they like to write down how many times they saw a client to see how basically valuable that client was to their business in monetary terms. I don't really keep data like this. I probably should, but I don't. So yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't change anything. Yes, all it means is I'm very experienced and good at what I do. I have a lot of skills, right? Like, you pick that up after you've been with that many people. You pick up some skills. But guys, is not enough to change a woman. It is not a magical, mystical, important, powerful thing that just by touching us can change our very soul and essence and irrevocably, change us forever. It just won't. It's not that. You're not that important, sweetie. You're just not that important. And it reminds me of, sometimes I get clients who are like, oh, I want to be the first of the morning. Like, somehow my hoo-ha, magically resets overnight and I become a virgin. I use barrier protection and I shower between bookings. there is no reason why you need to be the first of the bookings. I am a human being. I cannot be sloppy seconds. I am not chewing gum that gets chewed up. I am a human being. Okay? Yeah, let's just get.
I don't have anything negative to say about her because she's an SCX worker. That's her thing. I understand why a guy might want to be the first one in the morning, because the idea of like going there after like 20 guys have been there, even though 20 guys were there the day before, it's just a psychological thing. But I mean, look, that's her job. I don't know what to say. I mean, actually, having said that, I know someone that's married. I don't know them personally, but I've like crossed paths with them. I know someone that knows someone that is married, but she has like loads of people coming through. I don't know how the husband deals with it. I do not know how he deals with it. What I don't understand is, we did that video on the corn stars, and they were like, after we film, it's like we're very, very tired. And she's saying she slept with tens of thousands of people, so she said she did 10 a day. 10 a day. Now let's assume that all of those guys are minute.
I just don't know how she's not like in pain or suffering or any of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 10 a day.
Oh.
Let's say that each of them last just 5 minutes. That's still going to be taxing.
A lot of them probably won't last 5 minutes though. Like the whole process of start to finish, it's going to be a long shift.
Look, fair play to her.
That's probably like at least 10 hours a day as well.
She's making bank. She's
I don't think that's worth it.
Of course it's not. We don't think it's worth it. It's not our lifestyle. But look, she didn't come across like delusional to me or anything. She understands what she is. She understands what she does. I'm not gonna say. I like I said before, I don't have issues with sex workers. I mostly have issues when we're watching videos with them and they start saying all this dumb shit like they don't know that they live in reality. She seemed like she understood what it was. It is what it is. I'm still stuck on the fucking the body positivity thing.
Oh.
What did they think? What did they think? I'll be here all day ranting about that.